welcome back to the Salmon FM for today's little experiment video. So if you've looked at the thumbnail, you'll know that I am going to trap Moukoko in non-league. So basically the idea behind this is Moukoko is now being regarded as one of the best, if not the best wonder kid that has ever dropped onto Football Manager. Everybody's done a sort of a cover on him. I figured I'd do it a little bit different, and I thought I'd drop him in non-league and see if he can turn around a club's fortunes. So the team I've dropped him at is Hungerford. They are ranked to finish bottom of the National League South, so I'm going to see if he can push them on for promotion into the Football League, or whether he'll just be the best ever National League striker. Okay, so here he is. As you can see, he has a future transfer set up in 2040, meaning he is trapped here at Hungerford for the foreseeable future. So let's have a little look. As you can see, finishing his first touch, incredible technique, incredible. He is gonna be one of the best players on this game ever. The question is, will he still develop as well, being trapped at Hungerford? So as you can see, they are down in 19th in the predicted table for the Vanarama National League South. If you take Moukoko out of that team, they are predicted to finish 21st. So with the extra little bit of firepower, you know, anything's possible. So what we're going to do, I'm going to jump ahead into the future. I'm going to say because it's a bit of a long one, it's like 20 years. Let's jump 10 years to start with and see how he's been getting on. Here we are in the year 2030, so we are 10 years ahead of where we started. And as you can notice there, the Hungerford job's available. So let's see how they've been getting on. Okay, so well, they've not been getting on too bad actually. They have, obviously they originally predicted to finish as low as 21st, like 19th with Moukoko, but they have steadily done well. So they finished 12th, 7th, that would have been playoffs, 9th, yeah, and then they had a year where they finished 5th. Now that is definitely playoffs. And then last year they finished 13th, which must have meant the manager's job became available. So interesting. So let's see how Moukoko has been getting on himself. Okay, so Moukoko now has 357 games for Hungerford, and he has scored 143 goals. Not a bad return, I guess. I would have thought it would have been better, but he must not have the supply. I'm wondering where he's being played. But anyway, you can see that he is English. Now, little story about that. Now, I done a mock-up of this experiment before. And when I moved Moukoko to Hungerford, after 5 years, he had no work permit. So for the next 15 years, he was just going to rot, not playing football. So I had to do some tinkering, and I made his second nation England, so he would, you know, qualify not needing the permit. So it's worked, and it looks like he's actually been getting some England call-ups. We'll have a little look at that in a moment, look at his international career. Well, we'll wait to the end to do that, but let's see if we can figure out where he's been playing. Okay, so in the Hungerford tactics, they have got him showing as a centre forward. However, in the best 11, they have him playing out as a right-sided midfielder. So yeah, year before up top, year before that right-sided midfielder, up top, right-sided midfielder. Up top. So, up top again. I'd like to say that he should have been scoring a lot more than that, but you have a look at the goals and performances, yeah, do you know, he done well when he was up top. Okay, 15 years in the future now, so we've added on an extra 5. We are here in the year 2035, and let's see how our hero's been doing. I think it's clear to see that our hero here has been being used as a right-sided midfielder. There's no way in how, in his prime years, is he only scoring 222 goals in the Vanarama National. So I definitely think he's been used as a right-sided midfielder a lot more than what he has been. Well, he's been as a striker. So yeah, looks like some of his bits are starting to drop off, or haven't exactly developed as much as he'd hoped. Let's have a look at how Hungerford's been doing though. Hungerford have been relegated. So Femi Aziz is now in charge. Yusuf Moukoko is no longer the captain. 2031, 2032, they suffered relegation from the National League South, immediate promotion, and a return back to the to the Southern League Premier South, which is where they finished third the year before. Ooh, I wonder, is that all she wrote for our hero? Is that all she wrote for our hero? A further 5 years, and you can see that Hungerford are still in the Southern League Premier South. Now, how have they been getting on? Have they done any more promotions and relegations? Yeah, there you go. So that's where we last saw them. No promotion, promoted, relegated straight back, and only finishing 7th this year. So sadly for Moukoko, his full professional career has been stuck in the English non-league. He's only now a week away from joining Borussia Dortmund, and for some reason all of his stats have disappeared now. I've disabled attribute masking, and I can't get a read on him at all. Total 669 games for Hungerford, 279 goals. He had 54 England caps with 3 England goals. I'm guessing England used him as a wide midfielder, but look at that. For a large chunk, he was rated up in the 7s. Scored a fair amount of goals. Some years he just didn't. I wonder what his injuries been like. Has he suffered? It's the most time out he's spent. 3 months. There you go. So he broke his ankle, tore his hamstring, and had an hip injury. Wouldn't necessarily say they were early in his career. They have come later. But yeah, so he spent a little bit of time out. Milestones, entire career. It's never really played for DORTMUND, did he? No massive landmarks, sadly. He got his first international call-up, age 16. Against Bolivia for Cameroon. So he ended up playing for Cameroon, not England. Interesting. Wow. If you want to have a little pause of that and have a little read through, you can. What's his plans for the future? Has he got any? He's still earning £5 a week. Poor kid. He's definitely got to be bunking with a teammate. The reason I kept it at £5 a week is so he didn't bankrupt Hungerford. His information. Let's have a look at his information. So, could be dropped due to form for his country. Is he not retired from his country? So he declared for Cameroon. Was that something before? Has he already declared in real life? But yeah, so you know, fair play to him. Fair play to him. But no, well, I don't know his long-term plans. Apparently, got a scout on for it. But yeah, so overall, I think it's a little bit disappointing. Now, I was never going to say that he was going to light up the world and he was going to drive Hungerford up to the Premier League, but I sort of expected them to push on at least for promotion from the National League and, you know, be up there, thereabouts with a striker like Moukoko playing for them. He's definitely been utilised more as a winger, which is kind of disappointing when you've got a guy that can finish like he can and you're sticking him as a winger. So yeah, that's disappointing. Disappointed he got less than 300 goals in almost 700 games. But yeah, I think overall it's been an interesting thing to see. I think if you'd put him in a different National League team, maybe he would have, you know, progressed a little bit further. As opposed to the team that were due to finish bottom of it. Yeah, I'm happy that I've done the experiment. Disappointed in how Moukoko turned out and how Hungerford progressed. To be fair, they have done some real bad business. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below what you thought of Moukoko. You know, are you disappointed on the fact that he didn't really progress Hungerford in the way they do, or do you think Hungerford let him down? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you soon.